building in there, so they weren't allowed to open.
Scorched earth, which
They had to make a new access to it.
Why wouldn't they think about that when they're building?
You'd think so. Somebody,
You know,
somebody
what
messed
is?
up.
Flat area right there.
I think we did. I think we did.
So, who would miss that?
Did we approve that plan for tidal wave in the beginning?
Okay, let's get this party started. Hey, Dale.
Yeah.
Sir, how are you?
It went through our review and went through two county reviews.
Well, now,
And the fire department's when it caught it.
gotta take
Tremaine
care of
caught
that.
it.
Oh, is that who did it?
Yeah, Tremaine caught it.
that'll
He
do it.
said, he went down and said, I can't get a fire truck. in."
What a mistake.
That's what my grandma gave me when I was little. Put it right there.
I just don't think it's a good idea.
Just rub it on your gums, you're good.
All right, let's call this July meeting of the Planning Commission to order. Roll call, please.
Jim Crook,
Here?
Gary Hutcherson,
Here.
Owen Cross,
Here.
Tim Denning,
Here.
Thomas Roulette,
Present.
Lenny Fryman,
Present.
Tony Abbott,
Here.
Attorney Del Weldon,
Here.
and myself.
Have we all had a chance to review the minutes of the last meeting? If so, do we have a motion and/or a second?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion accepted. Do we have a staff report tonight?
The first applicant's Adrenaline Motor Toys. They did come in a little over a year ago for an application, site plan review. They have since scaled down the project, so they're coming back for another site plan review. And then the two surveys are approved by the land surveyor, or Dearborn County surveyor, ready for recording after our approval and city council approval.
Okay. So for new business, do we have a representative from Adrenaline Motor Company?
Good evening, gentlemen. Eric Lang with Land Consultants, representing the applicant for Adrenaline Motorsports. Went through this about a year ago with you guys. Basically, I believe this gentleman was displaced from the fire that occurred down there back Industrial Drive. Is that? Yeah. So he's been trying to kind of operate on his own, and he's got some things going on, but ultimately he did purchase this piece of property with the intent to construct a building for which he would operate his business out of. You had basically approved the exact same footprint as what we're proposing today. The difference is he was doing a full basement with actually the first floor slab would be reinforced and then it's basically like a garage with a garage underneath it. That turned out to be cost prohibitive with the way things are today. So he's doing the exact same pre-engineered metal building, just on a slab, and we're doing some grading different, not near as much asphalt, not near as much parking. So it looks pretty much the same, just not as much pavement, and you won't see quite as much grading because he's not doing a walkout or a full foundation. That's basically really the only difference in this. Is it's same footprint, smaller square footage because it's only one floor.
Any questions from the board?
I have none.
No.
Any questions from out there? Do we have a motion and/or a second?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion approved.
Thank you, gentlemen.
I'll get with you, John.
Okay, City of Lawrenceburg.
Next one, I'll be presenting for the city of Lawrenceburg. What we're doing is a lot split. This is 1 through 9 East High Street. That's going to be Strong's and the Antique Market.
Question,
Yes.
why are we doing this? If we've turned that, the city's turned that over to redevelopment to do an EDA, what's the sense of breaking it up?
They want us to split it, so
They wanted to?
the buyer is getting an SBA loan.
Okay.
So we're working with him and his attorney, but part of what his attorney and the SBA have asked for is for the lot to be split into 2 buildings instead of 1. And what we decided to do, the easiest thing to do would be to split the lot while the city owns it and give Archie and Land Consultants time to deed it over to redevelopment. It'll all happen at once, but because of the lot split, we started the lot split immediately.
Correct?
So we sent it over to Land Consultants to split the lot while we're working with Christian, had city council pass the resolution to transfer ownership from city to redevelopment, which is internal. So it's all happening at once, but at this moment, the city still owns all of them. The other properties we're just deeding from city to
Okay.
redevelopment.
That was going to be my next question. Are we going to do that with the others? as well?
We are, and I mean, it just was faster, nothing's fast in government, but it was
Yeah.
faster to split it as the city owned it, because this has been, we had to publish it, John's been working on this
Okay.
for a while.
Good enough.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Just one comment for you. This will be on your next city council agenda.
Say what?
This will be on your next city council agenda?
To approve it,
Yes.
Approve it, right.
sign it, approve it. Okay.
Is there a motion to approve or deny?
I'll make that motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion approved.
We've got one more, is JDJ surveying.
All right, so do we have a representative with JDJ Surveying? Could you come up?
Good evening, board members. My name is Dennis Kraus Jr., JDJ Surveying and Engineering. I was contacted by Christy Frederick about dividing this property across the road from her house. They went through the Board of Zoning Appeals last month, was it, John? And got the required variances they needed to move forward with the survey split. And we're presenting what was approved at the BZA to the Plan Commission for approval. And if there's any questions.
Questions?
Just memory serves me, that's the property across the street that the mother used to own, and as you stated, they did go in front of the BZA on May 22nd. The reason they needed the variance is because there was a garage on there, but no other primary structure, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, there
I
was,
think I'm pretty familiar with the area.
okay. Yeah, they're splitting the mother's lot between
Yeah,
the
the
son and the daughter.
Brother's gonna get the house,
House.
and you're gonna get the garage, yeah. I remember us watching it, yeah.
Any other comments or questions? Do we have a motion and/or a second to approve the plat?
So move. I'll make that motion.
All in favor?
Second.
Opposed?
You need a second.
Did we get a second?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
I didn't hear you down there.
Oh.
Sorry. Aye.
okay. So motion approved.
I didn't hear the second, I'm sorry.
Delayed reaction tonight.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
All right.
Bro.
Any old
That'll be on
business?
city council. I'll let you know when it is. You shouldn't have to come. I'll let you know if you do.
You're welcome. Any old business?
Can we do a quick UDO update, Dale?
Can I?
Yep.
Man, I don't know about that. The UDO is still under review with city council. It came up for discussion on Monday just because we've now twice voted, council has to postpone the automatic approval. So basically, when you guys sent it on to them, if they didn't take, by statute, if they don't take any action at all in 45 days, it just automatically goes in. We didn't want to do that. I mean, we want city council to pass it if they like or change it if they like. It's just they've asked for some more time, so that's totally fair. We've got another big project with the MS4 stormwater standards that's kind of similar. So I think, John, what I'd like to do, and thank you for reaching out to them. John and I both kind of panicked and sent emails to the advisory group for the MS4 stuff last night, and I think John had a great idea, to get something together. And we might even combine the two, have a couple hours where we bring in, because they're pretty similar. Bring in MS4. Anyone who has questions or changes, give them to us. Bring up UDO. Anyone who has questions or changes, give it to us, and then we'll be done with it, hopefully. So it is important that we get it passed, and you guys know that because all the things that are new and good, John isn't able to implement now. John's been doing a great job of when people come in for either variance requests or site plan review, he kind of says, well, under the new code, some of these issues would be ironed out. So John's already started kind of transitioning between old code and new code, but it'll be nice when we get the UDO approved. So hopefully that's how it happens soon.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
That's all I had for you.
Do we have a motion for adjournment and/or a second?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion approved.
Beat me to it this time, didn't you?
And Jim, I'll get with you in the next couple weeks on signatures
Sure,
for those Mylars, because we just need to get them done before next council,
okay.
August 5th.
What'd you say about August the 5th?
That's our next council.
See you, buddy. Take care.
You didn't play harmonica at my gig, and
Hi, partner.
I'm a little upset about it.